So, how are we all doing? Can everyone hear me and see me alright? Keep knocking my stand. Who we got in today then? So, trying to be a little bit cheeky today. So, because I'm not doing this on computers or anything, I can't see the messages come up on here. Oh no. What I'm doing is I'm nicking my wife's phone for a bit, and I can read your messages on there. So if I keep looking down, it's because I'm reading your messages. So, how are we all doing? Is everyone all good? Oh, most importantly, welcome back to another episode of Simple Fish Life Live. Today we'll just have a little chat, have a little mess about, just have a joke and a laugh, and anyone's got any questions to ask that you think I might be able to answer, then fire away. So let's see what we got in then. First of all, Harry Lowdown was first. What's up, mate? Discus Keeper, thanks for coming in, buddy. How you doing? What's that? Select Pet, son. Warren Davies, how you doing, mate? Darren, all right, Darren. And we've got Matt's Monster Fishing as well. How you doing, buddy? Matt is at work at the minute, and he's just trying to be working and be a bit cheeky at the same time. But he's his own boss, so he can do what he wants. Isn't that right, Matt? So how is everyone? Are we all good this Sunday evening? We've got 8 people in, 5 likes already. Nice one, nice one. So, today I'll start off today. If you guys see last night, I put up a picture on my Facebook and my Instagram. I had a slight issue with the tank. It was the overflow system that I had built for it, the piping that I had made for this tank. It failed on me. This is the first problem I've come across with this overflow. I've not had any other problems with it before until yesterday night. It was about 12 o'clock. No, it's about 11:30, let's say, about 11:30. I was in my front room and I heard this horrible rushing noise. Well, it wasn't even rushing, it was a burning noise, to be fair. And I knew instantly what the problem was. It was my my pump in my sump. So my initial reaction was obviously to find out, where's the water going? Why isn't there no water going into my sump? I run over to the overflow and I find that it's not circulating the water, it's not pulling the water through. So I had to take my overflow apart last night. I had to turn the pump off. The pump was at the point where it was just running, no water was going through it, it was just running. So you know when you can hear that horrible whirling noise and you don't want to start smelling smoke. If you start smelling smoke, you know you've got trouble. But lucky enough, I caught it pretty quick. If it was in the middle of the night, oh mate, oh man, that would have been terrible in the middle of the night. But I caught it. So the pump was obviously just sucking all the water out of the sump. So nothing was running into my sump, so I had to find out what was going on with my overflow. So I had to strip my overflow down, take it all apart, and one of the worries I had initially, with there being no water in, there not being a circulation on my overflow, was obviously the valve had come loose. Which you have a valve at the top of the overflow to suck the air out to finish the circle of water in your overflow. If you don't have that, then obviously your overflow just sucks up water and you'll never get a circulation of water. So the valve was on. The how are we doing, K-Town Reefer? I'll go through all these thingies in a minute. All these questions. I'll say hello to everyone in a sec. I'll just get this little bit out of the way, and then I'll have a look, see what everyone's saying, and I'll shout out everyone who's on it. So if I haven't got to your messages straight away, don't worry, I'll get along to it in a second. So, like I was saying, I thought there'd be a problem with the valve, but the valve was on fine. It was all great, there weren't a problem with that. So my next issue was, at the top of my overflow, where the water goes into the pipes, there is nothing. It is just a hole. There's no mesh over it, there's no holes or anything small, it's just a round hole. Now, I initially thought as well that maybe my small eel had got into the pipes, which was a little bit concerning for me, but I knew taking it apart pretty quick I could get him out. So my next worry is, where's the eel? Is the eel in the tank? Now I see the big eel in there, he was in there, but I couldn't see the other eel, and I took things apart, I was moving stuff, couldn't find him anywhere. The bugger has disappeared, he's just gone, don't know where he was. So I'm thinking, ah crap, he's in the pipe. So I'm tearing the pipe apart. Hello, you right? Door's just come out. So I'm tearing the pipe apart, finding out where everything is, and literally, as I pulled the pipe all apart, it swims across the bottom here. The little eel just swims across the bottom here, just to let me know he's not in the pipe. He's not in the pipe, mate. He's not in there. You've taken that apart for nothing. That's what you've done. So, put it all back together, started the circulation of water again, and to be honest with you, it's working better than it did in the first place. It's working loads better than what it did in the first place, but I did change, at the top of my overflow, I put a little corner elbow on top, which kind of directs the water a bit different. I'm even considering putting a mesh over the hole just to make sure an eel never does get into there. So yeah, that's what happened last night with my overflow, which was fun at 12 o'clock at night. Put my hands in there trying to dig everything out and resetting it all again. Like I said, with my overflow as well, I haven't cement sealed any of the piping because I don't need to. It's got like a rubber ring that is already around all of the pipes and the elbows, so you don't have to cement seal them. It's plumbing. It's meant to be used as plumbing. You can cement seal them. I have bought cement seal for it, but if I had cement sealed all of that and I had to tear it apart, I've ruined it all. I had to buy all new plumbing. So in a way, I'm glad I didn't. Right, so let's go through these messages, see what everyone's saying. You might not even be asking me any questions, but I'll have a quick look, see what you're all getting at. We're at 13 people watching, 8 likes, not 18, I wish. 8 likes. Guys, you're brilliant. Smash the like button for me, and we'll carry on. How's Alan the fish doing? Alan at work, I know, is still grumpy, and Alan the fish is still grumpy, but we got him some food today. We got him some of these, which are super worms. He got himself 2 packs of super worms. I just want to cheer him up a little bit. He seems to be not happy. And he's got some hoppers as well. My lighting's gone a bit funny on my screen. Hold on a sec. Is everyone seeing me alright? Is it all alright still? My screen's gone a bit dark at the minute. Don't know if it's just my camera being a bit weird. Cool. Yeah, so Alan's always grumpy. Right, so let's go through these messages, see what we got. Wow, right. Where did I get to? I'll start at the top, see where I can get to. Where do we get to? Where do we get to? Where do we get to? Right, Matt was the last one, wasn't he? Right, so we got Mob Goby in. How you doing, mate? Who else we got? Yep, seen, yep, said, yep. Well. Yes, selector pet. Eels are mysterious creatures and they can vanish into other dimensions. Yes, mate, they can, and I thought he did last night. I really did think he did last night. There we got Matthew Moore Cichlids. How you doing, mate? I haven't seen you. Just found your channel and sub. Thank you very much, top man. So Pump just got Tuganus, Catfish. Thanks for that pet. Cruxy, I want to shout out. Cruxy, go check him out. So, like I was saying, after that little issue that I had, we went on to next day. I had a little task come up. My day today has been a little bit busy. What's up, Michael? How you doing, mate? So I've got Michael from Aaron's Aquariums here. Everyone go check him out. He's a brilliant bloke. Go check out his fish tank. It's just amazing. So I went and got myself my 60-litre marine tank today, which is, if you've been watching my channel and my lives, I've been banging on about this for the last couple of weeks now. Really want to get back into saltwater again. If I'll be honest with you, it's where I've always wanted to get back to. I love saltwater fish. Don't get me wrong, I love my my freshwater fish. I love the monster fish. The smaller fish, I'm not too fussed about. Discus, monster fish, rays, that's my freshwater fish. But saltwater fish, I'd give me them all. If I could have them all in a tank, I'd have them all in a tank. And there's just so much more with saltwater, man. I can do so many more inverts, I can do so many more fish, I can do so many more corals. There's just so much more to see and to do with marine. I love it a bit. I'm getting a dry mouth at the minute, so I'm just going to drink a bit of my Coke. So yeah, so today, sorry, not today, did I say today? I mean yesterday. Yesterday, I went and got my 60-litre saltwater mini aquarium. It's going to be a while yet until that's set up. I've got to get some more bits for it. I've got to get a protein skimmer for it. They were running it without a protein skimmer. They just had a small reactor, mini reactor, but I don't know. I prefer to have everything in it. I prefer to have a protein skimmer in there just for my peace of mind, to be fair. So I want to get a protein skimmer for it. I want to get a reactor for it. I've got to get a small little pump. I've got a pump, but it's only like 500 litres per hour. I want something up to 1,000 litres per hour. And then I can start playing with it. I've got a light, I've got some sand, and I've got the rock. So that's where I'm at with my little marine tank. I could do a video on it, so you guys come and check it out, come and see how it's coming on. But like I said, it's not going to be ready for a while yet. It's going to be a couple of months. I want to take it nice and slow, and then one day that little thing's going to be a beast. Honestly, it'll be beautiful. But I just want to take it easy and just go slow with it, not rush into it. I've done it before. I've rushed into things, and I kind of ruined it for myself, I think, because I rushed into it and I didn't get the right stuff. I didn't look at the right things. I didn't study it enough. I just didn't do it right. That's it. Just didn't do things right. So I'm going to take my time. Learnt my lesson, take my time, and let's do it right this time. So have we got any questions? Because I'm not reading anything at the minute, guys, and I'm sorry, but I'm just nattering on about gibberish stuff. And I'm trying to, I can't actually multitask. I'm really struggling with multitasking. I thought it'd be easier, but it's not. I need a TV, a big TV. It'd be easier. Does that work? No, that's not it. No. Yeah, do a video on the marine and how you set it up. Yeah, I will do, Warren. Yeah, that's all. I'm going to do a complete videos on that, and it'll be a slow process of what I do. Do you have any African cichlids? No, no African cichlids, mate. Just got little fellas in here. Just got some geos that are growing out. I've got a blue acara that I took on for someone. A couple of yo-yos, a couple of clowns, and cories in there. That's all that's in there. And 2 eels, arowana, and catfish. That's it. Not a red tail. Just to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't know if he's an upside down catfish actually. I've been looking at it a lot lately and I'm not sure. He's in there, he's happy. So my discus over in the other tank in the 90 litre I think it is. They're loving it in there at the minute. When you get an array. I don't know, I've just bought the marine tank. And obviously buying the marine tank messes things up a bit for me because the wife doesn't want me to keep buying fish and fish stuff. So again, a bit later on. I went to a shop today actually. There's a shop down by me. They have 2 Mataro stingrays, and they're about the size of my hand. They want £350 for each. £350. I can't afford £350 for a stingray. Man, I don't know. What do you guys think? £350, or should I just see if I can find a cheaper one? Because I'm definitely getting a stingray in there. It's just a matter of time, I think. Again, I'm not rushing it. I'm not going to rush and get something that is a bit steep, in my opinion, because I know you can get them a bit cheaper. So, like I say, my discus, how old is the arowana? He's over a year now. He's a couple of years old, actually, I think. But he's getting huge every day, mate. That man is getting huge. I was laying down on my sofa earlier on, and he literally comes down to the bottom of the tank, and then he just cruises along here and just eyes me up, mate. Just watching me. My local fish store has their freshwater ray for 200. Yeah, see, I'm thinking, I've seen them for around 160, I think it is. So yeah, that's where I'm looking. Do you mean Emsworth Aquatics? Yes, I do, mate. You've obviously been there. Don't get a cheap missed it. I think you said don't get a cheap Mataro stingray. Yeah, I don't want to get a cheap one, but I want something that's not going to break the bank, because I've got to be able to afford it at the end of the day. So my discus are doing great. They're actually, the 2 blues are showing signs of breeding again. The female keeps shimmering up towards the male. If you've ever seen them do it, they'll shimmer next to each other, which indicates they want to start breeding. I think they're just going to look for a place to start cleaning next, and then I suspect they'll be laying eggs pretty soon. I've been pretty lazy today. I've done a change on that one. What do you move them out your main tank? Why did I move them out, mate? I moved them out because I wasn't happy with the amount of food they were eating. My 2 blues I was fine with, don't get me wrong. The male's super aggressive. He chases the arowana away. That's how aggressive he got. The female Turk, she was more than happy to get and eat, but my 2 yellows, they weren't eating enough for me. I had some people comment saying that they weren't eating enough, and it made me feel a little bit bad as a fish keeper that I weren't doing the right things for them, so I took them out. The plan, I always wanted to take them out anyways, so I just thought I'll do it now and I'll take them out, and I took them out. And to be honest with you, they're doing loads better in this little tank. They're doing loads better in there. It's just still the little yellow one, the smallest one's a bit, he's just, I don't know. I don't think he's either going to wither away and just die, or he'll pick up. I just don't know. He just doesn't fight enough for the food. And I'll try chopping the food up, put it in separate areas, and he's just not got the balls to go and get the food. Sorry, he's just not got it in him. It'll always be, yeah, he is a runt. He's definitely a runt. I hate it though. I hate it when one isn't eaten. You wanna take it away and feed it up, and just be like, come on, you just eat your food. You just eat all the food. But yeah, that I want to change it to a planted tank as well. I want to put gravel at the bottom. I want to get some shrimp in there. I was going to get a couple of diver fish today, just to see if I could tempt the little yellow one out again, but I didn't. Can't be helped unless you add serious numbers to defeat. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, that's good. That's doing good. I've got a little auto top off for the discus tank as well. So they've just been, I run an auto top off on the discus tank. I set that up today. I'll do a video on that one as well. I do a video on everything, to be fair, just to get video out there, content out there for you guys to watch, even though you've probably all seen it. But so that I've got the auto top off running on it now. I need to see what one it is. I didn't even see what it is. I just set it up and got it running, which is, it's easier for the discus. Instead of a large water change, I'd rather just top them off and do a water change when they need it. I haven't even done a water change on this today. I've been so lazy. I got all the poo out, got all the rubbish out that was sitting in there. Best to lose 20 quid fish than 100. That sounds brutal. It's practical, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've not even done a water change on this today. The water quality is great though, to be honest with you. It's doing great. The sump's doing great. The only issue I have with my sump is the pump, because I don't have enough water flow going into the sump. I need to drill it really. I need to drill 2 holes and make a new overflow for it, because the pipe work I've got is good, but it's just not enough. I could double that, but it's ugly. It's a bit ugly, so that's my only problem with the sump. But other than that, I'm not even getting any crap on the bottom of my sand anymore. That's even settled out. It's literally, I've just left it. I've left it and just thought, nah, it will settle itself out, because most of the times it generally does. So that's doing great as well. I'm not even having an issue with that anymore. Don't even have to clean it up. Don't have to get my arms in there and some sticks in there to move the sand about. It's just sorting itself out, which is pretty amazing. I'm happy with that. But yeah, like I said, I've not done a water change on this today. This has just been left. I've got the water. I've just been so busy doing everything else. Saturday I was busy. Today I've been busy. It's just a busy weekend. So let's go and read these messages, see what people have got. This is a bit awkward, this bit. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Wow, there's loads. Oh my god. Have you? Yeah, I watched, I don't know if you guys watched Aaron's aquariums video where he went to the fish shop and got face paint on his face. That was quite funny. I was enjoying that one. I did enjoy watching that. I have to keep fighting the urge to go marine, select pet. Well, you can fight the urge, but one day you're going to have to just do it, ain't you? I mean, if you really want to do it, you do it. It is one of the... Yeah, it is what it is. I love marine. I do love marine as much as I love freshwater. But it's next level. It is next level. What we've got, Matthew Moore cichlids. I love my cichlids just as much, just too much. May do a small, what's that? Floor setup though. So. Oh, Jesus, working hard, mate. Give it to the edge. You won't regret it. Give in to the edge, yeah. So, how is everyone? Anyone got any questions or anything they want to ask? There was something else I was going to say as well. I've forgotten what it was now. Oh, my arowana jumped out the tank. He's had a couple of moments where obviously we all know arowana like to jump. What is the temperature of your tank? It's 27.7 degrees. So yeah, we all know arowanas like to jump. It's just common knowledge. Oh well, I think it's common knowledge. My tank has got glass lids which like to break all the time, which is really frustrating actually, because I've got full glass sliding lids and the edges of them, they just keep snapping away. I'm considering just taking them off and just getting a complete sheet over the top of something, I don't know, because it's just irritating. They're just rubbish, to be fair. So he jumped, he's done it twice now. He's jumped out of this main one and he's gone over into the little one, which can be quite temperamental for the little fish, obviously, because he'll eat them up. But where it's so small, I don't think he can turn around too much to get anything. So yeah, he's done this twice now. He's jumped into the little tank, and I've had to try and get him out. The problem with this is it's hard to get a arowana out with your hands, because I don't have a net big enough to catch him. I'm not going to be able to get him out any other way. Good night, girls. So I have to pick him out with my hands, and he's a fish, he's going to be slippery. So I've had to pick him up. The first time I've done this, I managed to scoop him up and put him back into the main display pretty quick, no problem. But this time he just weren't having none of it, and I've picked him up and he's just flopped around on the top of my tank and then fell on the floor. Now I've got 2 dogs and a fish. You got to move quick. I don't want them getting eaten, and I don't want to get hurt. Oh, dog kicking the tripod. So yeah, he's jumped out. He's fallen on the floor, and he's covered in dirt because he's on the floor. And I've only got like lino in here with 2 dogs, like I said, so it's going to get dirty. I've had to pick him up quick, slippery, and chuck him back in the display tank. He's fine now. He's got a couple of. He lost a couple of scales. He lost a couple of scales on him. He's got a couple of scratches down his side, but he's fine. He's eating again. He's happy. Well, I say he's happy. He's not happy. He's never happy. But he's fine. Should we feed him some food? Should we see if he wants to eat? Let's see if he'll eat something. Right. Let's turn this around so you can see. So this is what he's going to be eating. Right, I've got to try and get one of these out without spilling them all on the floor. Let me just put you down for a minute. See if you can see the arowana. Oh, dropped out. Right, there he is. Oh, gone. Mate, he's not messing around. He's going to eat that all day long. So I don't want to feed him too many of these because obviously it's too much fat in them and it'll fatten him up. Let's give him a couple of these. So these are super worms. My arowana loves jamacron and let's give him a couple of these. Now I used to think, I used to have to be told that, not have to be told, but I was told that you want to take the, I can't focus. Bit my hand. So yeah, he bites your hand. I don't know if you see that, but he got my hand. Yeah, cut off the heads. Yeah, because I've been told that about a lot of things. Take their heads off, because they'll like eat their way out or something. Still, he seems to be alright at the minute. He ain't had a problem with it. So there's discus at the minute. They're all doing good still, like I said. And that's the new auto top off that I set up today. Right, let's sit back down. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've never had a problem with it. I've been told it. I was told it about lizards as well. When I had lizards, I was told take the heads off because they'll eat their way out or something. But never had a problem. So, anyone got anything to say? I've run out of stories now. I've told you all my stories. I thought it'd be last longer, but not tonight. Let's put that back in. Let's get that working again. There we go. So, yeah. Do you want to see the marine tank? Take you see the marine tank. Ugh. No one's seen this yet. I ain't done nothing with it. No videos or anything. So you guys are going to get your first little glimpse. And this is in my front room. It's not in the other room. So that's the little 60-litre marine tank. That's my wife's crazy crystal collection that she sells. Go check her out at Enchanted Cove if your wife likes crystals. So that's the little 60-litre, the V2 Lumiere Compact. That is a crazy light, honestly. Right, got to stop showing you stuff now. Got to stop showing you stuff about that, 'cause I'm going to ruin all my content for later. I was told by Matt's Monster Fish that I do too much content. I need to make it smaller. So that's what I'll do. Oh, dog's sitting up. Cheers, Michael. Yes, I can't wait to set it up. I honestly can't wait to set up that little tank. Nano tanks I've always been a bit wary of because it is a smaller tank. Obviously things can change so fast, and obviously you haven't got a lot of time to fix them, whereas a big tank you have more water volume, so you've got more chance of of catching things quicker. But I think it'll be fine. I can't wait to set it up. But like I said, if you guys have got any ideas of any decent like skimmers or reactors or something good, just leave me a comment right in the comment sections. I'll go and read it later on. Yeah, I need a pump, a little 1,000 litres per hour pump. I need a reactor and I need a skimmer. That's what I want to get for that tank. So chop the rock up, 2 boulders is boring. I've got a bit of plate. I had a bit of plate on the floor. But yeah, I never know what to do with it, to be honest with you. I don't know what to do with it. It's hard to figure out. And I don't want to ruin the rock. I don't want to like break it up and be like, oh, I've ruined it all now. Just ruined all my rock. Just have lumps all in my tank. Why do you need a reactor and a skimmer? Get away. I don't know. They didn't have one on there. But I've always had a reactor and a skimmer. Well, I haven't had a reactor. I've had a skimmer. I just think it's for me, to be honest with you. I like the idea of getting it just to make sure that there isn't anything in there. You probably tell me that I don't need one and it'd be alright, and I'd probably still go and get one because I'm an idiot. I just like it. Don't know what it is about a skimmer. You can see what you're pulling out of the tank and you're like, wow, that's not in there no more. Just like wasting money. Yeah, okay. If you're saying I don't need a reactor and a skimmer, I won't get a reactor and a skimmer. How's that? My wife would be happy with that. Tell me I don't need a reactor and a skimmer. What do I need then? What is it? If I don't need a reactor and a skimmer, what do I just need to do then? Because I've got an auto top off for it. Everything is a skimmer cup is bad. What's that? Not everything in a skimmer cup is bad. Okay. Mate, just give me all the knowledge. Give me everything. I'll take it all in. You definitely need one. Water changes, yeah. Obviously water changes. What would you guys suggest the water change on that little tank? How much? How often? I would say once a week with auto top off. But what do you guys think? I want to basically start all over again. Pretend I'm a complete noob. Well, I am a complete noob with salt water. Everything I knew in the past was wrong. I want to start again, fresh. So you guys got knowledge that you know, just give it me and I'll take it all in. I'll get really hot now. 10 to 15 litres a week. Yeah, okay. Why do you need a change? Why do you need... What would you do then? I'm really hot. I'm getting really hot in here now. I'm watching what you guys are writing. I want to see what you guys are writing. Who needs to talk? Michael, who needs to talk? Who are you talking to? Me and you. Okay. Let's talk. I am happy to listen to anything anyone's got to tell me. Brilliant. Thank you very much, mate. You see there, guys, Michael at Aaron's Aquarium has offered to help me set up that little 60 litre. So that's what's going to happen, and we are going to set it up. I'm kind of scared now. I'm frightened now. I don't want to get told off. Don't just take a template approach. No, okay. I'm sweating because I'm worried of letting people down now. I don't like letting people down. I don't like letting myself down either. So, we'll do it. So, has anyone else got anything to say? Because if not, we'll just end it there. And we'll do something else next week. Yeah, I will do, mate. Yeah, you can come back. Thank you very much, Mike. That's brilliant. So, guys, we're gonna end it there. Again, you guys have been amazing. Thank you for coming along, watching my video, spending your time to sit with me, ramble on about nothing, and be a complete wally and talk nonsense and get my hand bitten by an arowana. And I hope you guys have a nice rest of your week. I'll see you on Thursday. We'll have a chat. I'll show you around everything else. We'll probably just go in a bit more in depth on the marine tank. If you're new, obviously subscribe to me, give me some likes, and yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for coming on, guys. Appreciate it. You're the best. Off.